Okay, so the two cards coming out for you, the oracles here, we got something in the sea and something on land. The sea horse spirit, it says watch and wait, and pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Number 53 and number 47 could be significant. And so the message that I'm getting with this is you're being decisive and selective when it comes to conflict. You know, I feel like for some of you, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the wasp spirit. Number 64, it says sometimes life stings. You may have gone through something challenging recently, and I feel like it could have had something to do with a work environment or, you know, some type of connection in your life that may have been dissettling, you know, where the old version of you was very much in your head, contemplating the next choice to make, or, you know, wondering about how you could hold on to control in the situation in the midst of dealing with competitive energy or chaos. But now there's a version of you that's emerging that's more in your stance and in your power. You know, I feel like you're taking authority within your mind. And as a result, instead of reacting, you're now responding. And you're doing so from a space where you're clear on things, or confident and comfortable with navigating challenging environments. And so I feel like this sting, whatever this sting was, is something that you're wrapping up here, and you have learned your lesson. For some of you, you have taken a step back to rest. And I feel like this is also you putting connections to rest that don't align with you. You know, so if you were more outspoken, or, you know, felt the need to overcompensate, or, you know, try to keep connections going that didn't really feel at ease, you're putting that mindset to rest as well. And I see you moving forward to a space of emotional fulfillment, you know, and you're protecting that space that you're in. You know, there's a level of no longer needing to defend yourself. So this energy, I feel like, is dying off. And as you walk away from overexertion, this is a space of the new energy, the Empress. You know, the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So that could be significant. Fire sign, earth sign. Being grounded, you know, in your creativity, in your energy, in your fullness, and also in your authority. You know, also in your confidence. So essentially, these cards are revealing the ascension that is taking place. You know, you've gone from a space of watching and waiting and, you know, anticipating the next shoe to drop, you know, to using your mind wisely now. You know, no longer feeling the need to overcompensate, overthink things, worry, to now trusting. To now trusting that when something takes place, you can handle it. To now trusting that when you're tested, you can respond accordingly and move with authority and, you know, do what the situation is calling for, what's necessary. And so I feel like this is confirmation for what you already know, and the shift that's manifesting for some of you, that after life stinging, you are now about to be at home. You are now at home with yourself. Deck number 68 could be significant. And you're on a new level. Take that as it resonates. If this resonates with you, drop a yellow heart in the comment section. If you made it this far, I appreciate you listening, and I will catch you in the next one.